Hey Aries, it's Kay Loves Tarot. Right, you guys, how you doing? Alright, let's do your February 2020 love reads. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries. For February 2020, bonus love tarot reading for Aries. Okay, let's cut the deck and get stuck in. So, let's see. Up first, we've got the Four of Cups reversed, the Six of Cups. What's that? The Five of Swords reversed. The Hermit. King of Swords reversed. And the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Damn it, Aries. I think you guys are thinking a hell of a lot about someone from your past here. And even though they're on your mind quite a lot, you just... It's worth it to talk to them, but you're not. It's worth it to say something, but you're not. Bloody hell. Right, Aries. Separation, of course. And pay attention to the red flags, signs of caution in you. Alright, let's pop some clarification on this and see what the frig this is all about. I think you've been in time out for long enough. Six of Wands, pay attention. And the Knight of Wands. One more, please. And the Four of Wands. Listen, Aries, I think in February we've definitely got someone from your past that's on your mind, and not in a bad way. Whether it ended good or bad is totally irrelevant at this point, Aries. I think that you're thinking a hell of a lot about this person. You want to reach out, but you're very much afraid to. And I think that you're afraid you're going to be met with rejection if you do reach out to this person, whoever they are. I mean, there could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they are a Virgo. Thing is, you need to know you're missing an opportunity by not speaking up. And that, you know, there's inconsistencies surrounding exactly what you're going to say to them. So, for example, you've thought about reaching out to them and sort of in a very nonchalant kind of way. But really what you want to say to them is so much more. And I just feel like you've cut off this idea before you've even been able to say anything. Or you fear that you're not going to get a reply. If I'm perfectly honest with you guys, if you don't give it a go, you'll never know. I mean, I can't be any more blunt than that. Let's see if I can sort of pinpoint exactly what the problem is with whoever it is that you're dealing with. Look, the Ace of Cups is reversed. I never see an Ace of Cups in the reverse as a no. I see it as a delay. In other words, shit can't go down the way you want it to in terms of, you know, reconciliation, I suppose, until we actually start dealing with whatever these issues are that's stopping you talking to this person. Did they cut you off? Is that the problem? If that is the problem, then, you know, I don't think reaching out's going to sort of do any favours. But this is kind of one of them readings that's quite specific to the situation. So, for example, if you're dealing with someone who's cut you off, they've blocked you on everything, these messages probably are not for you. If this is somebody who you've drifted apart from, it fizzled out, whatever this was. I get a feeling for some of you, it ended before it even started. And if this is something that fizzled out, there was no ill sort of feeling between you both. There was no argument. It's just something that didn't fizzle out. For some of you, it's going to be a distance-related kind of thing. For others of you, it's going to be emotional distance, you know, in the sense of that maybe at the time that you were seeing this person, they were emotionally unavailable and maybe they weren't upfront with you about that. You know, I do get a feeling with the King being in the reverse, there could have been some lies floating about as well, whether it be from you or them. The thing is with the separation card, I mean, if you really sort of look at the card, it's like he's going off to battle and she's holding his hand. She don't want to let him go. And that's kind of what's gone on here. Somebody you didn't want to let go, but you had to. Then there was a practical reason for letting this person go. And I just feel like the Knight of Wands is there because of this inconsistency. You let them go, but you didn't want to. And I think now we're thinking about reaching out to this person and you're very, very sceptical as to whether or not, for one, they've forgive, and for 2, whether or not that, you know, they're even in a position to welcome you back into their life. What if they take it? I just see a lot of you having these questions, and you know, what if they take and what if they moved on? But this person is on your mind, and I think that that's what you have been doing. You've been paying attention to red flags that I think may be ill perceived, you know, and I think that these red flags really should say fears, paying too much attention to fears. Put it like this, Aries, if you don't reach out and ask, you won't know. And I got a funny feeling if some of you don't find out, you might regret it. I'm not saying that to get some of you guys to sort of take action in the aim of having a relationship with this person. But for some of you, there's going to be a reason why you feel so drawn to reconnecting with this person. You know, if they've been on your mind a lot, if you've been dreaming about them. I think with the King of Wands, you got to do what's right for you at the end of the day. If this is one of them things where it's been overlooked and you recognise it's overlooked, and you're more than happy to go into this, knowing it might not end up with anything, but you just want to touch base with this person, then yeah, absolutely, that's definitely the right thing. If you're going into this because you're absolutely hopeful that you want a relationship with this person despite the massive, huge barriers in the way, then yeah, it's probably not wise that you do reach out. So basically, it's sort of one of those split readings. For some of you, you're going to reach out. For others of you, you're not. And I think that the 3 of Cups is a wonderful card there. I'm just throwing the 3 of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles. I think some of you it's more about reconnecting on a friendship level. Maybe this is just an old friend for some of you that you've not been in touch with for quite some time, and you're just wondering how they're doing and you're a bit afraid to touch base for whatever reason. Like I say, maybe it's the birthday in February. You know, are they, what's it called? An Aquarius or a Pisces. If they're an Aquarius, it makes sense because we have the King of Swords. But yeah, like I say, you know, especially if it's their birthday season and you're just wondering if you should reach out and you're a bit unsure of whether to do it, I think the 4 of Cups is your answer. Don't miss an opportunity. Just to, you know, pop your head around the proverbial door and say, hey. And don't feel nervous about it either. You know, if this person's moved on, they've moved on, and this is something that you have to be okay with. But I definitely see a lot of you feeling very separated from someone who you really truly miss. You do miss them this month, so it's definitely something to think about. Anyway, I'll leave that there, Aries. Wish you all the best for this month. For anyone who wants personal reading, my email's at the bottom of the screen, and I've got a special on as well for this week. Relationship/dating spread for just $20. The video is on my channel for that. So go check it out and book one if you so wish. Take care. Bye for now.